the British Parliament should repeal the gun control laws in the United Kingdom and allow law-abiding citizens in that country to be able to acquire, maintain, and use the firearms they need to protect themselves, their loved ones, and their property. The ongoing riots right now in London and in other major British cities underscore the need for people to be able to obtain the guns they need to defend themselves and their property. The British gun laws are preventing citizens from adequately doing this. According to an International Business Times report, citizens in the United Kingdom are ordering from Amazon.com UK over 6,500% baseball bats than they heretofore had ordered. The British citizens are trying to defend themselves from outrageous thugs with baseball bats. They're prevented from doing so in an adequate fashion by the asinine British gun control laws, which in effect make it impossible for a law-abiding people to be able to defend themselves. Contrast this situation with the 1992 riots in Los Angeles, California. At that time, thugs were running rampant through the streets of parts of Los Angeles. A number of American citizens, including especially Korean Americans, had access to or already had a number of pistols, shotguns, and rifles, and they used these guns to defend themselves and their property from these outrageous thugs in that California city. They were able to do this because the laws then did not prevent them from being able to do so, as the laws in England now prevent the residents of major British cities from being able to do that. Just a couple of weeks ago in Europe, in another European country, Norway, we had another outbreak of violence where a mass murderer killed about 70 people, especially children, because the people at the location were not able to obtain and use the guns they could have used if they had been in the position to do so, to put down the mass murderer. As a matter of fact, the people had to wait an hour and a half for the Norwegian police to get to the situation, and even then, the murderer stopped, according to reports, because he ran out of ammunition. So again, the message there was clear. The gun control laws have prevented the people from being able to defend their own lives and the lives of others and their property. This shows that gun control laws are absolutely ridiculous. It also shows that the attempt on the part of major United Nations personnel to inflict upon the world an international anti-gun treaty is an insult to the integrity of the people themselves. It also shows that the time for the United Nations, if there ever was a time, has come and gone. It is time for American citizens to realize that now is the time to begin to make sure that the United States gets out of the United Nations and that the United Nations gets out of the United States.